Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Joku. We're taking a look at that Patriots offense tonight. I wanted to talk about a few preseason changes that have already happened that I can see a whole lot more coming. Well, we're going to take a quick look at those, but it should be a fun time, guys, so stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. I always do appreciate that, but we're not going to waste too much time. We're going to jump into it. The preseason has changed to just 2 games, 1 home game, 1 away game. I'm honestly pretty cool with that. It sucks for a lot of the guys out there trying to earn a spot out on these teams. So that part of it kind of sucks, man, because those guys are going to be fighting for their jobs, trying to see what's going on, and they're really not going to get that opportunity because they're not going to get those full 4 games where you really see like those deep guys come out there and play and try to really prove themselves out there. So that's going to be a tough one, man. And then the other thing, and this was a really big one, there's talks right now of dropping the camp size from 90 down to 80 or even 75. That, I mean, with everything going on, that kind of makes sense to me, but at the same time, that's a good 10 to 15 dudes chopped off this team before we even get into camp. So, I mean, that's guys like PJ Hall possibly, Keyshawn Nixon. I'm not saying those are going to be the guys. I'm just saying it's going to be names like that you see just chopped off this roster before they even get to camp. A lot of other teams are going to have to do that, so it might open up a lot of talent out there to where we can go out there and grab a couple more guys and maybe see what happens with them. But that's another thing, man. It really hurts these guys that are trying to earn their spots. So that part of it sucks, but I just wanted to put that out there, get your guys' opinions on that. So let me know what you think about that. We're going to go ahead and jump into this team real quick. Tupac, what's up, dude? I already gave it a like before it even started. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. Anthony, what's happening, man? Tony, what's going on? Andrew, what's up, man? Jalen, what's going on? Fierce, what is happening, man? So, this Patriots offense, I'm not going to lie, it is not looking too stellar out there. I'm not really seeing anything that's really catching my eye that could be just them coming out there and just rolling through us, especially with this game being in New England. Everybody's been talking about Cam coming out of the team. You can't go from a dude like Brady to any other quarterback and expect everything just to keep rolling like it was out there. I understand how good Belichick is, but he's going to see real quick how Brady made this offense look a hell of a lot better than it actually is. And you can see it, man, just looking at it. We're going to take a deeper dive into it, but I do not see anything special about this. What I do see something super special about is that umbrella defense that I put out there. We pretty much got to this defense at the end of the last video, and I'm telling you, man, I fell in love with this thing. This is looking so incredibly strong out there. I don't care what team we're matched up against. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be doubting me about Joyner, but it's going to be the start of the season. I really think we're going to see him out there. I had Amik Robertson in there, and it looked even better. I'm not even going to lie. But then when you can sneak a guy like Muse in there and give those guys a break, dude, our defense is going to be so jacked. You know it is. I'm telling you it is. I need that 96 Farrell jersey, and I would love to get a nice Farrell jersey out there. Saw some film on PJ Hall, and to be honest, we need him on this team. Watts put out a really good video about PJ Hall, and he really talked that kid up. And I'm not sure if that's what you watched or if it was something different. I'm not, like I said earlier, I don't know if PJ Hall will be one of those dudes. I could see PJ Hall making it into camp and really having a shot to go out there and earn his spot. So I'm not really too worried about him. With the rotation that we have right now, that dude's going to have to fight for his job. I promise you that. Got Isaiah Johnson starting. Let's go. Dude, man, I talked about last time too. I really like Isaiah Johnson, and he knows this defense. He played in it all last year, and then when he wasn't playing and he was hurt, he was still studying it. He was still seeing it. He was in the locker rooms. So I'm a big fan of Isaiah. I could see Isaiah starting, Prince kind of being the backup to that. And I see Arnett, man, just kind of floating the field out there, and I really like it because he's a super strong player. And if we can give him a little bit of freedom to make his decisions, and then when he has to, just get in somebody's face and just put his hands on him, because he's not scared to do that. I'm starting to like him more in the slot. I'm really liking the way this dime package is looking. I would really like to see us. I know we're not going to go out there and just play in a dime, but it's looking very, very strong for us. It truly is, especially until Muse can get into that linebacker spot. White can get to where he needs to be. I would love to see this as our starting defense. Like, I thought about this one for a long time, and I was like, if we come out there and this is our starting defense, I would be so damn happy about that. I truly love it, man. We need PJ active, bro. I think, like I'm saying, man, I'm hoping he's there. PJ opens it up for things for the other linemen. He does. He truly does. And I think with Collins out there and Hurst out there and Hankins, and then you have Hall as your fourth. I really think that's a decent rotation. I don't know if somebody else is going to come in there and try to earn that spot from them. But if we stick with just those four, I'm perfectly okay with that. And then we keep our defensive ends as Farrell and Crosby, and then you have Nazib, and you have Key out there, and then you have one or two other guys in that defensive end rotation. I really think that's a truly solid defensive line. So I would take that all day long. I just don't want to see – we're going to see some strange things happening out there. What size you wear in jersey? Man, I'm like a double XL, dude. I'm a big dude. That dime package, dude, I'm telling you, man, that thing is sick. Been watching a lot of film, and we need PJ Hall and rundowns. If somebody goes down, he can also fill in, but he's much more useful on the rundown. He is, and like if you get against a team, especially like the Patriots, because I could see them being more run heavy, you put PJ Hall, you put Hankins in there, you're stuff in the middle. You got Collins rotating into that. You're stopping a run the entire game as far as coming up the middle. And you got Farrell, and you put Nassib on the other side, you're stopping the run on the outside. We'll be able to take teams over doing that. So, I mean, I'm pulling for PJ Hall, dude. I'm not going to lie to you. I am. I just don't know. Don't forget about Randall. I have not. Randall is a part of, like, the base defense that I've been running since I started making these videos. If you go back to those first couple where I was making videos, I was running the same defense every time. I started to mix it up a little bit with the help of you guys out there. This is really what we came down to. But I'm not doubting Randall. I think when we get into our nickel and our truth 4-3 out there, you're going to see Randall and Abrams up there at the top. There's no doubt in my mind about that. So I don't know what's happening, dude. I feel like we match up well with the Pats. This offense doesn't scare me. This offense, and the Pat fans out there watching, and it's been a long time since somebody's been able to say this offense this year, I'm telling you right now, is going to be trash. And I mean, it is what it is. Your defense is going to be awesome. It's going to keep you in games. You're going to hope that this offense does just enough to keep you in games and then maybe push you over the top at the end. But this offense right here is not going to come out there and put up just crazy numbers and start blowing people out of the water. I don't care if it's Newton. I don't care if it's Stidham out there. It's going to be either one of those two. I still don't see Newton losing this job. If he's healthy and ready to go, this is his team to take over. And Newton is he's a former NFL MVP in the Super Bowl. Or not the Super Bowl MVP, but he was the MVP that season. So I'm not taking anything away from him. He scares me if he comes back completely healthy. But at the same time, he's on a new team, learning a new system. It's going to take him a year or two to adjust to that, especially learning Belichick's offense and going out there and just being that man. Because you got to figure you got to go out there and be the man that replaces Tom Brady. There's not a person in the world that wanted that job out there. He ended up taking it. I'm hoping he can do it, but I just don't see it happening. Not right away. There's no chance. Let's go. Another stream. I love your content. Top 5 Raiders YouTube channel. Ardo, I appreciate that, man. I'm not sure if I'm in the top 5, but I'll take it. Dude. Gardailu. That's how I'm saying your name from now on. If I'm wrong, you got to correct me, but I always skip your name just because it's so damn hard. Abram is a free safety. You're sure he can hawk? Dude, all right, I'll give you that, because that was one of the things when we first got to this defense. I did talk about that. I had trouble putting Abram right there in the middle. I had him shuffled around a few different spots, but Abram being out there, this was the main thing that got me. One, you can send him on a blitz straight up the middle, and I truly love that about this defense. You send either Littleton or Kwiatkowski on one side, it's going to pull that center to where everybody shifts, and he's going to be wide open down the middle. Everybody else is in the umbrella, so you have a straight shot at Abram at your quarterback. And I truly love that. Like, truly, truly do. As far as him covering that deep ball, that's what scares me, but it scared the hell out of me when I put Heath back there. It scared me when I put Harris back there. Randall would be pretty good back there, but I wasn't sure. I'm not taking Abram off the field for any reason. I guess I could stick him where Joyner's at and put Randall back in that high safety spot, and that would honestly look pretty good out there. But I don't know. Let me know what you think, dude. How would you change that up? Because I'm right there with you on that. I sell sports merchandise. I can hook you up, brother. Turco, dude, hit me up on Twitter. That would be nice. Jeff, what's happening, dude? I don't think that the Patriots offense is going to be throwing the ball nearly as much as they did with Brady. I envision Belichick going back to the style of play of the run first. Yes, dude, I totally see that. This is going to be a running team. I don't care who takes over that quarterback position out there. Because if you have Michelle out there, you got White out there, and there's a lot you can work out of that. I was going to jump into a different offense for them here. Well, let's just jump into this real quick. If you look at their offensive line, it's good. It is not great. These guys have been together, so they work well together. But it's not like an explosive. They're probably not even a top 10 offensive line. They're probably in the top 15, though. But I think our defensive line will be able to make pretty short work of that out there. Their tight end position, it's garbage, dude. I'm sorry. It is what it is. They're known for having really good tight ends. They have 3 rookie tight ends on this team, so 1 or 2 of those guys might be able to pop out there and really make a big difference for them. Lacose, I'm not sure how you say this guy's name. He's an average tight end in the league, like nothing more, nothing less. That's why I could see Joyner matching up with him. I could see Arnett taking Edelman out of the game. Mullen takes Harry out of the game, and Isaiah Johnson or Prince takes Sanu out of the game. And then we just blitz. You have Kwiatkowski playing the run. Abram and Littleton are just freed up to come down their throats the entire game. I'm not worried about this offense in the least. Sanu's a little bit older. He's still, the wide receiver crew as a whole, it's solid, but it's not awesome. They're probably going to be mid-tier. I do not see us having a problem with that, man. I truly do not. Shrek Pizza, what's happening, dude? I know you're a Patriots fan. You might want to come back for the defensive video because I'm telling you, this offense is going to be struggling. And it's going to be hard to watch, but that defense will keep you in some games. Robert, dude, Joyner needs to step up for sure. Yes, he does. And I'm telling you, there's a real shot that he does with the surrounding talent that he has around him. I still think that Robertson eventually is going to win that job from him. And I'm telling you, man, this defense is faster and stronger with Robertson on the field. But if Joyner can get back to where he was and playing at that level, it would be huge for us, dude. Madden list, Abram as free safety. There you go. I like when Brady was the first and second year player, but I see us beating them no problem. Yeah, dude, this game, we should be able to go into New England and knock off New England. Unless something crazy happens fairly easily. I'm going to ask you, since you live in Atlanta, what happened to Sanu? He was playing well for years before, so the Falcons traded him. I know the Falcons traded him because it came down to money with him and Julio, because Julio constantly asks for more money, and Falcons fans, I'm not going to lie, are starting to hate him for that, because he's pricing that team out of getting other players onto this team. But, I mean, it's Julio. You got to take that. But I don't know what happened, dude, because Sanu was looking good, because he came from the Bengals, and he was good there, and then he went to Atlanta. He shined in Atlanta, and then I don't know if Atlanta saw something that nobody else saw, so they ended up dealing him. But he hasn't been the same since then, so I'm not too worried about Sanu making a big difference in our game out there. He wasn't until 2019. Yeah, what's up, Nation? Let's go. Oh, Michael, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the show. The old Big Newton. Our linebackers are fast enough to get after Newton. QBs won't be able to scramble or run around our defense. No, they will not. It's going to be Kwiatkowski, because I'm telling you right now, if we get everybody else into coverage, we send him on a blitz, or he's spying, and then you either send one of our safeties off a blitz too, and you send 2, somebody's going to be wide open, and we're going to be crushing our quarterbacks out there. I don't have a Twitter. Where else can I reach you? I mean, you can reach me out here, dude, in the comment section. Just tag something, like tag your business or something in there, so that way I know where to go, and then we can talk through there. Hey, man, I just hope that Ruggs gets deep shots down the field. Mullen's going to the Pro Bowl. Remember, I said that. Kenneth, I will write that down after I make this video. And I'm right there. I think he could end up making the Pro Bowl out there. I think there's a shot Isaiah Johnson can make the Pro Bowl out there if we get to see that kid, man. His size and speed is crazy. We missed out on him last year. Who is as of right now, he is the starting tight end on the New England Patriots. And he is not a very big name. And like I said, behind him, it's 3 rookies. So I could really see the Patriots going out there and getting another tight end. I could see that definitely happening. But the Pats' offense is in rough shape right now. Yeah, Pats won't be in shotgun as much with Cam under center. No, they won't. But let me jump into this offense real quick, because I did see them in a shotgun not too often, but this is the only way I really see it happening. And to me, it honestly looked a little bit stronger out there. Let me move Cam down here. You pull out the mystery man, Lacuse. And then you get White in there. And this to me looked a hell of a lot better than the offense that they have out there as far as their depth chart's concerned. White's an incredibly good receiving back. You could send him into motion just like we're going to do with Bowden out there. They're very similar players, except Bowden's a little bit more explosive, but don't doubt White as far as being able to catch the ball and burning you out of the backfield. And then you could still run it with Michel out of here. So, I don't know. This looked way better for me, especially if they were running Cam out there, just because Cam can run himself. I'm not sure how much he's going to be doing it. But if he's 100% and he sees an open field, that dude's taking it and he's going to be gone. So that is what it is. But I really like this Patriots offense a lot better than what originally started off with. But Patriots love their tight ends. They just don't have one right now. Steven, what's happening, dude? Welcome to the show. Sanu is above average. Edelman, I think, has seen the best 34-year-old. Michel is not a good running back. Michel, he's pretty good in the goal line, dude. He can go out there. I've seen him punch in a few and then throw up those spirit fingers that drive me insane. So I'm not going to sell him off too short because I have seen him be pretty good and be a little bit explosive out there. Edelman, I really think, is going to be bitter about not going to Tampa. That dude, you know he wanted to be on that team. And he's not out there, and now he has a new quarterback, no matter who it is. That's a big change for him. I'm curious to see what ends up happening with him. I could see him not coming out there and playing at 100%, possibly getting hurt. You always hate to see that, but I could also see him possibly just being like, all right, no, I'm done. This isn't working. This isn't what I signed up for. Gardylou. I got you. All right, got it. Their rookie from Devin Aussie from UCLA is going to be good. I'm a UCLA fan. Is he a tight end? I think he was one of the tight ends I saw out there. He could end up being pretty good for him. Like I said, they had 3 pretty strong rookies from everything that I read on him out there. I didn't keep up with all 3 of their names, but he could be possible. Harry is their deep threat. He is, dude. And that kid's, he's young and he is fast and he can make it happen. Like, he can make it happen. If I was going to rank somebody on this team as their number 1 receiver, it would be Harry out there. He's explosive and he can make it happen. I just don't know if he's going to have time for whoever the quarterback is to get him the ball before that plays that ended up being over. Randall is really good. He rarely gives up TDs, especially deep. I love your work, brother. Keep it up. Great work. Jeff, let me ask you this, dude. If you were to put Randall in that position, would you pull, I guess at that point you'd be pulling Joyner out to put Abram in that spot and then put Randall over the top? Which honestly, that would look pretty cool because that would give Abram a little bit more freedom. He wouldn't be able to come up the middle, but he could always shift in out there. There's Randall at. Pop him up real quick. It's tough, man. I always feel like I'm pulling Joyner out of this defense, but it is what it is. He's going to have to come out there and shine if he's going to want to be on this constantly. Because that's tough out there. And then move Abram over here. Let Randall fill that top spot. Because I'm telling you, dude, if he doesn't get burned out there and he can cover that middle pretty well, I would take that. Because we still have all our playmakers on the field. And it's a lot stronger, man. I'm telling you. These guys, you start shuffling them around, it just keeps getting stronger and stronger out there. I love seeing this defense. Dude, this defense, the more it evolves and the more it changes, and these guys that we keep bringing on, especially these rookies, man, because as these guys keep learning, they get better and better. They keep jumping further and further into this system. We're going to be seeing more and more of them, and it's going to be crazy, man, like truly crazy. Had Ruggs on Madden. He has a speed demon. Dude, you need to run him on your team every time you play Madden. I like White. He got me wins in fantasy football. Talking Javen White, dude, there's a shot that I could see him beating out Muse, to be honest with you. But I'd like to see them both make it. But I'm saying, like, as far as getting that starting role first, it's very possible. Brother Isaiah might be the dark horse for us. I want to see him on the field also. Dude, if Isaiah can be the player that I think he can be, I would love it. I truly love it. Asians... Exactly. Joyner has not lived up to the hype. He hasn't, dude, but we're paying him a ton of money, so he's going to be out there. Could win the job over Matt LeCoux. Yeah, all right, I'll give you that. I'm not sure how to say his name. That's that UCL linebacker or tight end out there. And I'm telling you, it could be a very easily won job, like a very, very easily won job. Can't wait to see Cam scramble. Our defensive backs are going to light him up. Oh, man. If we're in a defense like this and he scrambles towards Abram or Arnett and they have a clean shot, both those dudes are wild enough to where they'll take the penalty and just drop their shoulder and see what happens. And that's what I'm going to love about this defense, because that's what's going to put the fear back in the teams that we play against. And that makes me so, so happy. Amik is going to be the starter by midseason. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'm curious to see how long it actually takes. Like, I could see it by the bye week that Amik comes in there. But I'm telling you, if Joyner comes out there and is playing solid, you might see Amik just ride behind him, work his way off this team onto somebody else's team, and then we just have Amik fill that spot next season, and we end up playing damn good all year. And I'll take that all year, dude. Don't forget about Amik Robertson and Tanner Muse. I have not. Tanner Muse, I'm telling you, is going to take some time to develop. It sucks to say, I'm a big Tanner Muse fan. I do not expect to see him until, barring injury, at least past the midway point of this season. I think we'll see Amik before that, but I think it's going to take a minute before we start seeing Muse, especially in that linebacker spot out there. I hope you guys, Keyshawn Nixon makes the team and he gets some play time. That's my dark horse player, Muse or Crosby type. Dude, I will give you that. I really like Keyshawn Nixon. I truly, truly do. And I really think he's going to make this team. I think him and Lawson and Joyner, they're all going to be rotating that nickel spot. I think Nixon's one of those guys that's going to take a little bit more time to develop. I could see him possibly, just with the cuts that we're going to have to make immediately, getting moved to the practice squad to where we could still activate him throughout the year, just because we do have a lot of depth there. But you could see a guy like Muse end up hitting the practice squad out there, which would, in my opinion, suck to see, but it's a real possibility with the way things are going to be going out there. You're right, Gruden has been known to stick with the veterans for too long. He has, dude. He truly, truly has. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. I'm going to start breaking down their defense because that's really where the power is on this Patriots team. But let me know what you think about this offense. Let me know who you think is going to be the starter out there. I just wanted to come out there and just put a video out there and let you guys know what I was thinking. Let me know what kind of defense you want to see because I don't mind changing this up for you guys. But let me see what you say. I don't trust Amik. I want to go to the preseason game against the Cardinals and watch Amik Robertson closely. I would definitely do that. He's smaller, dude, and he's a rookie. You've got to watch out for that. You have to. Mayaka said that Muse is going to be a special team star while he learns to play linebacker. Yes, that would be perfect. I will take that all day long. All right, man. So that's it, guys. Until next time, thank you all for coming out. Please click that like button on your way out. You know that I always... What team after the defense? What team? Oh, not sure yet, dude. Give me some ideas. Throw it out in the comments section out there. Please click that like button on your way out. It really helps me out as far as pushing these videos along. But until next time, guys, I'm Son Joku. Thank you all very much. We will see you guys later.